Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I am super excited because I have the brand new LEGO Lord of the Rings, who knew I'd be saying that, set number 10316, the Rivendell set. Now this is the reboot, I guess the primary main attraction slash reboot of the Lord of the Rings theme in 2023, apart from the Brickheads. And this here is honestly so amazing. It is so well designed and very intricate with the detail that it comes with. The minifigures honestly are okay, they're not really amazing, and I'm not really going to spend too much time in this video with the minifigures. I actually have a video where I compare them side by side with the movie equivalents linked right above, so you can check that out if you want to see more on the minifigs. That's a separate video. So I guess in this video, I'll be reviewing the set itself and sharing with you guys all of the details that it encompasses. And without further ado, let's get into it. Here we have a look at the minifigures right here, which honestly looks so incredible. I love them so much. Some of the headpieces are kind of reused from other characters, so I guess it's like a crossover in universes. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. I mean, look at that. Fred Weasley just staring at us. And then we have a bunch of other reused headpieces, which are kind of irritating to notice, like that one right there, and Rey Skywalker just, standing right there in like a disguise. Really awesome to see that she's secretly an elf. And yes, these are some really cool minifigs. I love the torsos especially, but the headpieces could use a ton of work. My favorite has to be Boromir right there, or Elrond right there. So yeah, that's pretty much it for my brief overview of the minifigures. We have a total of 15 of them. With the minifigs out of the way, here is a look at the set itself. We have a section here featuring the statues, which looks so cool, and of course an entryway from that side, which is also amazing. I absolutely adore the way how the sand green looks on this set. It is so incredible and very nice. It really pulls everything together in my opinion. So right here we have a look at the roof, which I honestly am not too fond of. I don't really like the little tiles that they've put on here. It is kind of hard to like line them up, which I know there's like a fix to it with that plate and stuff, which is kind of weird, but I just don't like it in my opinion. It's not really my cup of tea, if you will. At the top here we have the tower, of course, and this little bird and this huge green tree, which kind of like extends at the very side there as well. We also have the little council seating area, and I know this is a Lord of the Rings video, but this reminds me of the Jedi Council. Like a little Jedi Council seating area from Star Wars. I'm gonna have to mod that in the future. Like, you bet I will. Of course, we have like the greenery all around, the stone, this little bridge, which is so cute. I love it so much. I love how the roof has been done here. It is so symmetrical and well built. On this side, it just looks even better. The front is also very nice. I love how they use like these special pieces to make everything come together. These pieces that are kind of pointy and remind me of saber-toothed tiger teeth. Try saying that 5 times fast. And of course, we have a little bridge here with like water, which is featured in this translucent blue color. And right here, we have more greenery. Now, honestly, I love the exterior design of this thing. But one thing though, it is gigantic, which is a little bit overwhelming for me. So it'll be hiding in the storage for now. So now that we have the exterior design of the set covered, it is time to separate it into the 3 separate modules that it comes with and to explore the details from the inside. So let's get into it. So we basically have 3 sections. So you can like pull this like that, and there is section 1 for you. And then you can obviously pull this like that. And like so, you can just like rearrange them. You can play around with them. You can basically do whatever you want with them. Now the tower itself is actually rather large. I really appreciate how large it is and the details that it has. I especially love the statues on the outside, probably my favorite part of this thing, and the architecture of the outside as well, with the masonry bricks sprinkled across the normal bricks, and like the different pieces, like the cones, the sand green, the grays, all worked super well together. From the outside here, you will see that we have these nice curved entryways, or I guess barricades, if you will. I'm not really sure what the term is there, but it looks so cool, and I love the ancient architecture, if you will, of it. The detail here is blowing me away, and the inside, I must say, is rather barren. The detail from the inside here on the second floor is okay. It's not really my favorite part of the set. We just have a bed here. We got some candles. We got this little chest. Nothing too fancy. And the lower floor, honestly, is more of the same, with these books here on this little bookshelf, which doesn't really look like a bookshelf from this angle, but I guess from this angle it's more evident. We have a little bed here. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the inside. It's not really anything special or too crazy in my opinion. I've seen better interiors in other sets that aren't $700. So of course, this tower section can be removed like so. I'm not really sure why. because it's kind of closed off, and you can't really put a minifigure on the inside here. You can only put your finger, and it's not really meant for minifigures to stand in there because, as you guys can see, it's fully tiled and smoothed out, so you can't really put a minifigure to stand there safely. Before we put it back in, here's a look at the inside that it kind of hides, which is like the little writing bench there with the ink and the book, which is quite cool. And generally speaking, this part of the set is rather nice. It's not exactly the primary focal point of the set, but it's very cool regardless, and it really helps put everything together. Now that we have this section out of the way, it is time to take a look at the very large section of the set, which we all love so much. This here. So in general, this section right here has to be my favorite part of the set. I absolutely love the exterior design, as you guys saw before. The interior is actually just as cool, featuring 2 separate floors, of course, with a lot of playability. The statue here. Then we've got the lower floor right here with this little map here on this board. And from the inside, we have a random table, a table with a candle right here. I guess I'll close up. The design of these tables are basically made up of windows, a little plate there, and a map that could be like perched on this little hinge piece, which is quite clever. In general, I would say the best part of this set is the printed tileage here, which I think looks incredible with the various shields, these little 2x2 tiles thrown about, which look awesome. It's kind of hard to like access this side of the set from here. Like you can't exactly, you know, make it to the council from there. And from a minifigure's point of view, it's pretty much the same. It's kind of difficult, so there isn't really much to say. I do absolutely love the stickers here, which I think look awesome. I wish they were printed, obviously, but that's a complaint that everyone has these days. You know, no stickers, printed pieces only, please. But, you know, that's not really possible for us at this point because, you know, getting a printed tile means getting a brand new piece. So it's totally understandable getting stickers for like a little Viking ship here and a city. On this side, we simply have the little entryway, and I love the design here. It just comes together so incredibly well. And we have a little staircase here, which looks awesome with this little rail. Very, very cool to see. And in general, this section here comes together so well, and I really have no complaints there. But the outside, in my opinion, is exponentially better because it just looks so cool, and it really encompasses the entire Lord of the Rings and Hobbit vibe. Lastly, we have this final section right here, which, like I said before, is very, very pretty and gorgeous with a little bridge here, the water, the dunes. Everything here just comes together so well. And from the inside, of course, it is quite nice, featuring weapons, of course. I guess this is like a little blacksmith shop, which looks so cute. Of course, we have the greenery there. And on this side, some more greenery, some more rocks. And I love how you can access the interior of the little blacksmith shop, I guess we'll call it that for now, from this little hole here. So that is awesome. In general, this is the smallest section out of the 3, but it is such a gorgeous little build here, and it really helps in pulling together this set, in my opinion. Well guys, that pretty much brings a wrap to the video. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought of this set and if you plan on purchasing it in the very near future. It'll be $670 Canadian on release day, March 8th, 2023. And on that, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Toodles!